up and tell me if I'm right or wrong, but when you learn about blood types, you'll learn that there's A, B, and O. You learn that A blood type can only donate to A and AB recipients. Am I right? B can only donate blood to B or AB recipients. Am I right, Elder Sheriff? An AB blood type can only donate specifically to another AB blood type. But anyone with O blood type can donate to anyone with any blood type.
Come on.
They're considered to be a universal donor. Well, there was more than one lamb used in Exodus. Each man had to get a lamb for his own home. The blood used in Exodus varied from house to house. Your lamb worked for your house. Your neighbor's lamb worked for his house. My lamb couldn't be donated to everybody's house. But the blood shed on Calvary seems to be old time. Jesus became the universal donor, and his blood was sufficient for all mankind. Let me give you another comparison. The blood in Exodus only covered the doorpost of the house, leaving just enough evidence for the death angel to know that the family inside the house was not to be destroyed. But when Jesus came along at Calvary, he knew that his blood was more powerful, and we needed something to go beyond the doorpost. Somebody said beyond the doorpost. You see the men in Exodus that spread the blood on the doorpost had their families inside the house. But this blood I'm talking about today is mobile, it travels, it covers wherever we go. This blood not only keeps your house, but this blood goes beyond the doorpost of the house. This blood, it keeps your mind. This blood, it saves souls. It covers a multitude of sins. This blood covers you every morning. When you wake up, it covers you. When you go to sleep, somebody shout the blood. You see the death angel doesn't just see posted blood now, but he sees blood walking daily. Wherever you go, the blood covers one drop from the universal donor, from the universal donor's blood. That's just enough to travel through time, travel throughout the air. It will never lose its power. One drop is enough for everybody. Now listen, I wanted to get into the blood on the mercy seat, Bishop, but I didn't have adequate time to add that to my message. So I'm going to let the bishop talk about the mercy seat later. I'll let him talk about the atonement piece. I'll let him preach about the part of the Ark of the Covenant that was considered the covenant. I'll let you talk about that. I'll let him explain how the physical position of the mercy seat was beneath the wings of the cherubim, and how the wings formed into a seat, if you will, the Lord's throne. The mercy seat was specifically believed to be his footstool. Over in Psalms, the footstool is often referred to as a place of worship. But I'll let Bishop teach you that later. But I will say this one thing about the mercy seat and the